Well, with that, I am going
Oh,
to
mid
switch.
lane, mid lane.
Oh, it's finally gotten time. It sure was a ton. And oh, speaking of the
there's
Bad
an
Rider,
Lasso.
this time around, Armel almost went down again. And with the Rubik TP, they are still going to get the Lash Rack.
Game, so that's all he needs to do.
Bad Rider, meanwhile, on the bottom lane, going to gank the Doom while Tiny died elsewhere on the map. Raging Potato coming out as well. Doom instantaneously committed on the Phantom Lancer. And Anti-Mage? Okay, he's getting ran at. Palos is gonna go down over on the mid lane.
Already got them. So right now I think PL is kind of in a difficult space.
Oh, Lash Track may just be going down to the PL though. Okay, Tims will have the last hit, but...
Anti-Mage there. Like the Phantom Lancer right now he's struggling really efficiently, but Anti-Mage can't.
Speaking of pressure, it looks like Chen is gonna die to the Lash. He is smoke gank here from Execration. You can guess that somebody is up that high ground. It's actually gonna be two people, Chen and the Tiny. The Tiny immediately in a ton of trouble. Doom coming in as well. 4 people just... Palos would be the prime target to go for here. However, look at that! He spell shields the lasso and Bad Rider gets dragged out of position, gets Ice Path, gets killed off. I have never seen a lasso get countered that hard before. And now TNC, they have to evacuate, they have to get out of there. Tiny is going to get caught with an Eul's, Lash setting up on him, and down he goes. This time around, the Anti-Mage is gonna get caught for just a little bit of farm, but with the Spell Shield and the Doom behind him, instead he is gonna keep on farming while the Doom is used on the Rubik. Rubik just almost down already, and Armel not having an easier time either. Gets locked down, gets nuked up. Raging Potato is gonna die for that Rubik kill as Phantom Lance finally gets a chance to show off his damage. There's the Macropyre from the Jakiro as everybody is trying to get out of there. Nice Ice Path Macropyre combo. Can Execration now successfully disengage after getting exactly the kills they wanted there? Not quite losing the Jakiro.
Fuck, just got his BKB. So let's see if they can
Oak on the
still
Doom
take a fight.
with 4 people as a backup available. We want to make sure that TNC do not get to run at the Anti-Mage or any other core for that matter. Phantom Lancer in a pretty good position to take this fight though. Gabby making sure he does not get insta-nuked. However, now turning around on the Jakiro as Lashrak procs his BKB and is looking to just kill off that Phantom Lancer. They're running at Gabby specifically, ignoring everybody else too. And I'm hearing a lasso in the backlines. Meanwhile, 3-man avalanche here from the Tiny. Lashrak getting lifted. No more BKB, no more mana for him either. Ken is gonna go down. That is his dominating spree down the drain. Phantom Lance still running at people. Gabby, he had the perfect fight there the second that BKB went off. And
By taking the Roche.
yeah, Gabby too, just getting all of that gold going. He is opting. Oh, look at that. Anti-Mage jumping in, trying to go for a Roche steal. What the hell is going on? Anti-Mage still man-fighting it up. He is not even being killed for that. On the contrary, Execration have now taken control of the Roche pit with another BKB coming out. Palos did go down to the Roshan. However, Lashrak got a kill on the Chen. Now KPI moving forward with beautiful Avalanche, looking to still turn this fight around once again. Gabby dishing out a ton of damage as well, but without mana, without too much health to work with either. He has to be very careful, and he is going to go down to the Oracle. Now TNC have to get out of here. Anti-Mage instantly nuking down the Rubik. Beautiful to see his ultimate onto like high health, low mana targets. Bad Rider trying to run out of there as well.
Nice that.
Well, Bad Rider died off there. Tiny trying to go for Jakiro. You know, makes swift work of these supports from the side of Execration. False promise used on the Jakiro, who is pretty much dead anyhow, but you know, space created for the Oracle to perhaps get away, or not, says Tiny. Oracle, however, just gets to go for a TP after the Avalanche use. Pretty much 1v1 the Phantom Lancer. Once he gets that going, Phantom Lancer comes in, secures the kill on Raging Potato. Pretty happy with that. Enough. I do think risking not getting an early Skull Basher against Anti-Mage, who already has one, could get punished pretty hard. Anti-Mage, however, gets all of his mana burnt in an instant, can no longer blink. And that's gonna be the first step on the anti-mage. Also a lasso on the Oracle, preventing any kind of a save from him coming out. However, now Execration proccing that BKB on the Leshrac, at least going to set up one kill on the Tiny there with ease. Can they get more out of this though? Doom on the Rubik. That's gonna make for another one. This Rubik actually just taking those Dooms to the face, but knowing how much he can do with the Jakiro spells, with all of those huge steals he has available.
But attack speed does.
Fair enough. I do know when it came out it did work that way, but it was so broken. And Doom, he's gonna get caught just straight up, and they need to fight here. Lasso onto the Oracle, who is gonna survive for the time being, but
It looks really stupid.
yeah, I'm noticing that right now. Chen is going to get caught. Ken has to activate the BKB the second the Phantom Lance shows up though. Whereas on the other side of that fight, Doom with a BKB of his own running down the Bat Rider. However, Gabby, just look at that! I mean, it feels really stupid and it looks really stupid, but the damage it does guaranteed isn't stupid. Aghanim Scepter now available and going to keep up the aggression. Onto the Oracle there. The next target is gonna be Jakiro. Jakiro torn to shreds as well. All over their opponents with a smoke gank here. If they can connect it onto anyone core target, well, the Tiny getting doomed up immediately. Doombringer just shutting down one hero before he can do anything. Armel also taking a ton of damage, does get the BKB up though. Meanwhile, Palos killed off the Rubik in the back. However, look at that Phantom Lance once again going ham. Just sticking to one hero after another, and this is good.
And they still have a 5-1 Chen.
Well, that's the Bat Rider dying, and okay, there's the go. Gabby, however, decides to commit. Will get one more kill out of that one before going down himself. Rip Raging Potato, I guess, but that means Anti-Mage is now left unchecked. Phantom Lance was really the only one capable of stopping him, and with that many buybacks committed, that lag may have just actually lost TNC the game.
Lost the game here.
They're definitely gonna try, and with the Anti-Mage jumping forward, killing off the Bat Rider. 60 seconds, no lasso initiation. Now March going to get torn apart just as quickly. Oh, yeah, pretty quick Roche for the Anti-Mage falling. And TNC, they just set up to contest that Roche a little bit too late to actually make it to the Roche pit in time. Do, however, get a lot of damage done on the Doom, but Doom is gonna be just fine. The real PL is gonna get spotted out, stunned up, and that's gonna be a dieback as well. Oh my goodness, this is just disastrous. And now Anti-Mage free to do whatever he pleases. No buyback for anyone on the side of TNC. Yeah, GG indeed. So, oh, this just feels so nasty. TNC, they do not deserve this in the slightest, man. Ah, there's not even a lot to be said about this game.
Yeah, that might be misplaying here quite a bit. Yeah, Armor actually... Or it was a bait. No, it actually wasn't a bait.
It is isolated. You just end up dealing a ton of pure damage. Ken on the mid lane now getting gone on with a cold snap and made short work of even a haunt coming in so that Gabby can secure that last hit. He haunts through to the bottom lane where Palos is getting dived as well. That's 2 tower dives with 1 Spectre ultimate. About with an Invis rune here.
Viper rotated bot lane now.
Yeah. Setting up on the Legion, KP was gonna be fine had there not been an Invis hero luring behind him. But like this, but also the amount of momentum that hero secures and the amount of damage he's then able to do with that. Looks like they're committing on the Void Spirit kill here. And BDZ just gonna go down, cold snap securing that kill. Oracle may be dying for the rune here. Magnus presses RP and says Oracle is definitely dying for this rune. Payload. Once either team starts to pull ahead, like 20%. Oh, right. Viper wants to go for the tree and protect it. Now instead gets gone on. Not only a save there, but also a dual victory for the Legion commander. Pretty. The Phantom Lancer comes online, and with a Void Spirit to follow that up, I do think the RP could very well swing the tempo around. They do go for a duel here. I don't think they quite have the damage to make the dual victory, but doesn't matter, got the kill, I guess.
But we've seen some late Midases already, but I don't think it's actually... okay, they got a Magnus kill there.
Yeah, it seems to be working out alright for them. Void Spirit tries to just risk his own life for the rune. The good news is he is gonna get stay alive. The bad news is no rune for him, but now Phantom Lancer and Bat Rider looking for more, and they will find the Oracle. Phantom Lancer taking a lot of damage himself, and Bat Rider will go on down. Palos, well, gets one shot by the Legion Commander. That works, I guess.
Midas, I feel like it takes like at least 10 to 15 minutes to pay off, and
and Skewer on the tower on the Legion Commander gets her passive broken and just gets killed off there with everything being chained up onto her. BDZ, you just set your Invoker up to one-shot just about anyone. And a duel on the Bat Rider once again. This time around they may actually get a duel victory. KPI just off the Radiant jungle once again. Is keeping them in a really good spot here. It's keeping them pretty much in charge of this game. And now Oracle getting caught as I say that. I feel like if TNC let up on that aggression and...
oh, they're going in.
Duel once again coming out, this time around on the Magnus. Once again a duel victory as well, and now RR on the Bat Rider, running for his life. No duel to keep him contained, but what's the support Bat Rider who's already in his Firefly? Well, there's the Invoker combo with the Tornado instead, and huge EMP getting dodged nicely. Armel actually went down, and Palos taking that kill means a lot of gold swinging around to him. Tims is gonna be the next one falling, but this Phantom Lancer is still gonna go down for it. Yeah, he got a good amount of cash going.
Spectre.
I was just gonna say that, but hey, look at that. TNC, yeah, they started off by losing the fight, but now RR is gonna get ran down by Gabby as well. And TNC, they got a fat Spectre, they got a lead.
Damage from Spectre, it should increase it since it's source of spell damage. I mean, the source of the damage is a spell, right?
No, the source of the... oh boy. Magnus is gonna go down, but when Blade Mail was still like an insane meme item. But even... oh boy, Viper. Look at that. He's in super deep and he is gonna get caught. Legion Commander blinking forward. 5 seconds cooldown left on that duel. Or it would have been another victory. But you mentioned a lot that that hero is kind of lacking damage in the mid to late game. But with all of your 3 cores coming online for TNC, I think they do have the damage. And there's the duel on the Phantom Lancer. Spectre immediately hunting in, and victory for the Legion Commander. Picked up in an instant. There is the false promise as well. And that means the RP just gonna get counter shut down. The single Void Spirit, not enough to make that RP combo work, and BDZ, he gets ran down, he gets killed off by Gabby there. Yeah, the Legion Commander honestly at this point can deal more damage in a team fight than the Viper, but there is the catch that they've been looking for. Driving Spectre into the Viper as well. Legion Commander comes around with a Purge, Oracle's there as well, and Spectre decides to turn around with that Radiance while Legion Commander goes on looking for the next kill here. Man, oh man, this KPI Legion Commander is truly insane. I'm really getting a blast out of watching this. And another duel. Boop. Okay, maybe not. Still barely won, but that was surprisingly close thanks to the Magnus. But Magnus in the end still died for that when KPI Legion now went down. But for what? Well, for two more kills going around to Gabby. Gabby beyond godlike. He's got everything he needs. He's got that platform from the Radiance. Haunting back in as well. He wants more. In exchange for his Oracle getting killed off there, and he will find that only Palos still alive from the side of Execration, and going to get caught with the Invoker helping out. Spectre with the Persian still not quite dealing well enough with the Phantom Lancer, but Invoker manages to help out just in time. That was very freaking close. Spectre as well, so even if they wouldn't, oh, so much for wouldn't find anyone, they will find a duel once again on that Void Spirit who really hasn't been having all that much impact. And Viper, yeah, BKB gets struck, but there's the Treant ultimate. There's that thing I was talking about earlier with the Manta style where Spectre just still... oh, yeah, Cat is just dead. And now Bat Rider getting caught as well. Can he at least get away from the Invoker? Nope. See what the... yeah, pretty quick one here, all things considered. I mean, Execration, they really don't have the optimal Roche lineup. Are going to lose a Bat Rider for that. Or maybe not even that. still a duel victory, and the fight is gonna break loose before the road actually can get contested. Legion Commander probably just dying, but there's the Invoker hitting an amazing tornado. SLC still gets chased, Magic immune, but not quite Phantom Lance immune. There's finally the False Promise coming out, and down goes the Phantom Lance, and instead getting punished for trying to dive the Legion. Now Ken getting rented by the Spectre, and
the communication, you need to communicate what you're going to do and be instantly ready in a pro team.
well, yeah, and now we just get to see the team wipe finish unfolding. Nice juke from the Void Spirit, but not nice enough to get himself out of there.
Pay out and okay, 5.
Well, both teams smoking up. Execration breaking their smoke without anyone clashing just yet, but they will find the Oracle. Oracle gets saved there by his teammates, though. Will just save himself as Viper BKB is putting in some work, but not quite as much as you'd want to. Ken instead decides to make sure the Oracle is dead, but guess what? Oracle got magic immunity to work with. And now there's the Haunt, there's the dead Bat Rider, there's the duel on the Void Spirit, making sure that he can't get away. Raging Potato teleporting out, nice TP there, but it's only a Magnus, and the Phantom Lancer is still alive. And the Phantom Lancer is still in that fight, and I don't think he gets disengaged there. Nice dodge on the Tornado, still wants the Oracle, having accepted his fate already, but even just of a build. And Spectre currently is the main issue, like we've been saying. It's gonna get broken, it's gonna get chained up with everything they got, but I don't think Spectre even cares. Okay, maybe if the damage keeps on adding, but that's only the first life on the Spectre still, which is why there's absolutely no teammate helping out just yet. And another duel with the Cataclysm too. Magnus just dying off, forced to buy back now for that RP, but by the time he's back, the Phantom Lance is dead for 75 seconds, so even a good RP can't save this fight anymore. And I think Execration, they have accepted, they've just lost lane of Rex like that.
I don't know, they just can't kill this hero at all.
Oh, the Magnus gonna die once again before he can cast RP. He just does not get to use reverse polarity, and GG is being called there. As this Legion Commander, 210 duel damage.
See you later, nerds.
She's hitting for 400. And oh man, this game, it was impossible, it was insane. This is the hype games we're talking about. The good old rule that, you know, the more